Hello, welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Mace, best host on the West Coast. I'm here on Vancouver Island, having a toast over some roast dinner. I don't know where that came from. Let's start again, shall we? No, I'm just kidding. Mace, best host, West Coast, Vancouver Island. I'm a Canadian. Here we go. We're taking a look at Amsterdam's seamless traffic flow. Traffic flow in the Netherlands. Let's see what this is all about. And yeah, hope you're all doing fantastic, amazing, incredible, and make good choices, everyone. Make good choices. It's my advice for today. Mace's advice for the day. Let's do it. Is that a bicycle roundabout? Huh. Oh, that's a cool bike. So a couple interesting observations so far. It's so harmonious is what I can get. Like you have cars, trams, and cyclists, the bicycles, and they're all going to where they need to go, but it's very harmonious. It's very fluid, and it's quite amazing. The second thing is I don't see any bicycle helmets. The only reason I find that something of note is that we must, like, it's technically like a law in British Columbia anyways, that you need to wear a bike helmet. The police don't always enforce it. Like, they don't really enforce it, but it technically you are supposed to wear your bicycle helmet, and most people do. Like in my workplace, we have bikes, and we sometimes go out biking, and we have to wear a helmet. Like there's no choice about it, right? If you don't have a helmet, then you're not going bike riding. So that's just an interesting thing. Yeah. Okay. So bicyclists, vehicles, so automobiles, trams, and pedestrians is the other thing I forgot. And it's still harmonious flow. It's so peaceful. Pedestrians and doggo pedestrians. So I'm trying to figure out the priority of the right of way. It looks to me like pedestrians are at the top, have the highest priority for the right of way, and then cyclists, then trams, and then cars last. I haven't seen one bike helmet. It's just amazing. Everybody out for a peaceful ride. So the tram was already going, so of course they had to yield. This is another angle. I mean, surely there has to be the odd crash, right? Like accidents, they must happen. Even though this looks so peaceful, it's very, very peaceful, calming. The intersection is very efficient.
Sen dedin ya Kaan yapacak diye. Kaan yapmayacak.
What happens in Amsterdam if you're drunk driving a bicycle? Oh, you really have to pay attention though, right?
Vale, pero mamá no lo tiene mucho que quejarse, porque ella solo tenía cuando era...
It looks to be like it's a very busy intersection, right? So the efficiency is really impressive. One thing that's different here in Canada is that there's not as many cyclists. I mean, if you go downtown Vancouver, yeah, but even then, there's this weird disregard and, dare I say it, like there's almost like this like hatred. Hatred's probably too strong a word, but people get this weird thing in their head about cyclists and they don't like them and da da da. Like, I don't know. In Canada. Okay, another angle. Oh, this is sort of back to the first angle. Oh. Yeah. Oh, across the street. I see. This area to the right over here looks really cool. Like very welcoming to pedestrians, cyclists. That's the thing with a lot of European cities. Like the walkability is so much better than some North American cities where like you can't walk anywhere. Everything's like you have like the suburbs, and if you live in the suburbs, you got to drive. If you live in the city, like Vancouver is pretty walkable. It's pretty good, but depends where you are. Yeah, downtown's walkable, but it's a very condensed small area, like the actual downtown part of Vancouver. I really love biking, but I hate biking when there's giant hills everywhere. And where I live currently, like we have a lot of big hills. I was riding my bike to work, and the weather's better now. I will start riding my bike to work, which I enjoy, and it's not too far. So the hills can get annoying though. I know you can change the gears and put them down, but that's where some maybe electric bikes come in handy. Hey. the cyclists seem very considerate and mindful of where they are and who's around them, and the situational awareness seems great. So it's a very efficient intersection with the roundabouts and the merging and the right of ways. We don't have anything like this, unfortunately. People can't even figure out how to drive around one roundabout here in Canada. Like they struggle. I once had a lady, we were in a roundabout driving, and she exited the roundabout, I guess, at the wrong turn. So guess what she does? She stops her vehicle, and I'm behind her, so I stop. I go, what's she doing? What are you doing? And she backs up into my vehicle. This is how stupid that driver was. Like, did you not look in your rear view? Like, you can't just stop in the middle of the road and then reverse because you missed your turn. And it didn't do any damage to my vehicle, but I was still... And then, like, a good Canadian boy, I was polite to her, and I said, oh, it's fine. Yeah, like, whatever. But, I was shocked. Hey, a little Austin Mini. Austin Mini, Mini Cooper. I don't know. There's not very many cars, right? Like, we've seen maybe like 4 or 5 cars, something like that. Cool. Interesting. Yeah, we definitely don't have that here. And the people would be crashing into each other. Cyclists would be getting hit by cars left, right, and center. Yeah, it would not be good. All right. See you on the next one, everybody. Tschüss. Paalam. Bye. Later. Adios.